What's going on, guys? We got Monday Night Football picks for you here. Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New Orleans Saints. Super excited to get into this matchup. It's looking like it's going to be one of those classic Monday Night Football primetime games. Hopefully it's a shootout. So I'm super excited about this matchup. I got a lot of picks out for you boys today. First of all, before we get into it, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's free to do. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers, and any support is appreciated from you boys. First of all, this weekend we did pretty well. First of all, I will say Friday and Saturday on college football, we did not have a great college football slate. A lot of our picks kind of missed by one, or just quarterback went over, but receiver didn't go over, or, receiver went over, but quarterback didn't go over. Namely, Ole Miss, Jackson Dart obviously didn't get over. Trey Harris left the game early. We just had a lot of very, mixed games, especially in that early slate, afternoon slate. So the late night slate fortunately did come through for us. We had a lot of slips hit with McMillan and Restrepo for Miami. So that was a pretty good one, but just not a great college football slate, unfortunately. And then for NFL, obviously, we did have a pretty great day on Dabble. I hit a bunch of correlated slips. I was able to sign up using my sister's information on Dabble. So fortunately, I was able to do correlation. If you guys don't know, if you guys are new to the channel, my account on Dabble actually is limited. I'm not able to do correlation. I'll pop a slip up here on the screen, but I'm not able to do correlation essentially on Dabble with my main account. So basically, I have to use someone else's account to do correlation. So the first day I do that, obviously I hit a shit ton of slips with correlation. And this is why they banned me, guys, because, we win too much. And honestly, I didn't want to put my normal unit size on it. I only put $10 on each because I know they would ban her account too. So we had a pretty successful day in NFL, hit a couple pick six picks as well. Couple 4-mans. I believe we hit a 6-man as well with the early slate with Jacksonville. And then we also had this 8-man slip here that literally missed by one leg, DK Metcalf. Oh my God, dude, this one's going to haunt me for the rest of my life. Not really, though. We had a successful day, so I'm not going to get too mad about it. But DK Metcalf obviously did hook us for this 8-man. Obviously, it still did pay out $100, so I'm not crying about it. But it would have been like $1,200 payout, so it would have been insane for us. But, oh well, it's in the past. It happens. So overall, a successful day for us in NFL. I can pop up the Pickett report here, but we did go into the green, obviously. So I'm super excited about that, boys. But without further ado, let's get into this Monday Night Football slate. We got a lot of action going on tonight. And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be too crazy with like a bunch of free picks. I just have 2 slips for you here. And the reason why is because I'm putting a lot more money on this slip. So first of all, I'm going to show you this pick 6 slip that I have here. So we're going to do Xavier Worthy over 2.5 rushing yards. Then we're going to do both the Saints receivers, Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave, both over on their receiving yards. And then we're going to throw Patrick Mahomes in there to get an interception. So I'll show you boys up on here on the screen. This is the slip. I'm going to put my normal unit size on it. But I'll tell you why this is a good slip. Xavier Worthy over 2.5 rushing yards has juice on the over. Obviously, we've seen, him take a bunch of end arounds, or they'll just get him rush attempts. But he does get rush attempts. He is very reliable getting rush attempts. So getting him over 2.5 rushing yards is a very good line. I think, if he busts off one of those end arounds or just any kind of run, this guy gets carries. He's going to get at least 3 or 4 carries in the game. He's going to get over 2.5 rushing yards. So I'm feeling good about that one. And they're probably asking me, Joe, why are you taking Patrick Mahomes to get an interception? Well, I'll tell you why. On PrizePicks here, I'll show a picture. On PrizePicks, he has a green goblin to get an interception. And if I go on FanDuel Sportsbook, he also has minus 140 odds. It's a very good chance for him to get an interception. So I'm throwing that in here in this slip. Also, if you guys don't know, on Pick 6, the more users that have your correct slip, essentially. So if you guys all copy my slip here, the payout is going to go down a little bit. But overall, it's going to be a great payout still because NFL, there's a lot of people betting a lot of money out. If you guys don't know, it's peer-to-peer on DraftKings Pick 6, unlike PrizePicks, unlike all these other, sports books. Essentially, you guys are going against each other for the prize money. So basically, the less people that have our pick combination, the more money we're going to get. So that's why I'm trying to, spice it up a little bit here, not just do quarterbacks, receivers, quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm throwing those in for. And then I'm running the 2 Saints receivers over on their receiving yards. You might be asking, where's Derek Carr? I'm not going to throw Derek Carr in here just because I want to keep the pick unique. So we're going to do both of the receivers over on their receiving yards. Also, something that I like too, if you guys want to do this, is receptions over on receptions for both of these guys. Both have juice on the over on their receptions, so if you guys want to take that as well. But overall, this 4-man and DraftKings Pick 6, I feel very good about it. You guys won't be able to get this on Prize Picks, unfortunately. Xavier Worthy's line isn't up on there. Also, Patrick Mahomes is a Green Goblin. So this is the only place that I've been able to find all of those lines up. You might be able to find it on Dabble. And then I have a nuke today for you boys. I have an absolute nuke. And I'll tell you why. So basically what we're taking here is Kareem Hunt over 11.5 rushing attempts. And we're taking Chris Olave over 4.5 receptions. So I just told you guys can take receptions for the Saints receivers. This one I really love, over 4.5 receptions. Has about minus 140 odds to go over on it. And Derek Carr's got to pass to his favorite target, Chris Olave. Just had a massive game. So I feel really good about his receptions line. We're getting a decent payout for it. And then we're doing Kareem Hunt over 11.5 rush attempts. Now he does have juice on the over as well for this one. And I'll tell you what, guys, no other back in this backfield is going to get as much attention as Kareem Hunt. If you guys are starting him in fantasy like I am, he's going to get a lot of run time today, going to get receptions as well. Treat him like a starting running back. And 11.5 receptions for Kareem Hunt is, or 11.5 rush attempts, is not a lot for Kareem Hunt. If you guys can't tell, well, fucking God. And 11.5 rushing attempts is not a lot for our friend Kareem Hunt here. I really feel like he could go over this in the first half. Well, obviously probably not in the first half, but I think he can clear this in like the third quarter, guys. I really feel like this is a really good line for him. And you guys can see how confident I am about it by the amount of money that I'm putting on it. I'm putting $100 on this one. My typical unit size is $25, so I'm putting basically 4 units on this one. And the reason I'm doing that is because also I'm doing like Instagram and TikTok free picks, and I just like to have my money behind my word. You know what I'm saying? I like to let the money talk, right? So if I'm putting $100 on this one, that means I'm super confident on this one. And the payout, obviously, I think it's like 2.3 or something like that. So I'm not, nothing too crazy. But I do like the line that we're getting here on Chalkboard. And I feel like, obviously, this is a great pick. It's a same game parlay pick. So I feel really good about this one as well, boys. Locking it in on Chalkboard. But that's pretty much all the picks I got for you today, boys. If you guys aren't in the Discord, go ahead and hop in the Discord. It's absolutely free to join. And if you guys get on Chalkboard here, obviously this is the app that I'm using today. Get on Chalkboard, use code JoeFroze. I'm actually going to get you an entire month in the VIP for absolutely free. All you got to do, just comment below that you use my code, and I'll get you in for a month for free. But tail the slip with me, boys. I really feel like this one's going to hit tonight. I'm really feeling very confident about it. That's why I'm putting that much money on it. So let's do it, boys. Get in the Discord, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you boys tomorrow. We'll recap, and have a good day. Peace.